set for football, so are we, as the Seahawks get set to match up with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
Two teams that came into the NFL together back in 1976. The Seahawks and Bucs are underway. Now it's Hyde on the return. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson, and he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. 2nd down, a loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to right away, he lost the football, and it's picked up by the Buccaneers, and they will take over at the 29-yard line. Not only a fumble loss there, but a fumble lost on your first drive in your own territory.
Now you're dealing with a lot of stuff here because you feel bad going off the field because you gave up the football. How does your own defense feel now having to go out there and stop them when the momentum is clearly shifted in their favor?
Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 10 yards there to start the drive and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down. Jones, first carry for the USC man. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
Hey, check it. 56 to Mike. 56 to Mike. Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense. Here we go.
On 2nd and 9. Brady. This is caught. Gronkowski. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line.
1st and goal.
9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal. Now Jones. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be 2nd and goal coming up.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
3-yard line.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try and run it with McCoy. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Bucs have taken a first-quarter lead. And now Coach Bruce Arians has made the call. His guys will go for 2. They'll try and run it with McCoy. And he will get into the end zone again. And he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Now it's Hyde on the return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Their own 30-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
You always hear about empty possessions, but Some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense. But when you turn it over, it changes momentum. And when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up
Pretty good job there defensively of stringing that one out.
Yeah, you've got a quarterback who's waiting and waiting for something to develop, and it just never materialized, and down he went behind the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd and 12, Wilson. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Greg Olsen was the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
incomplete.
You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. For whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when an ex-defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
Finding some room at midfield. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 15. 1st down, Seahawks.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They run it with Carson. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 46-yard line.
1 quarter down, 8-0 the score.
First quarter with the score, Buccaneers 8, Seahawks nothing.
On 2nd down, it's Carson. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
1st and 10.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. They'll run the screen with Carson. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
Brought down by
Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. On 3rd down, Carson. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 4th down and less than a yard.
45, Mike, 45. Me and you all day.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. DK Metcalf, 26 yards. And the Seahawks a 2-point conversion away from tying the game. So now a 2-point conversion attempt coming for Wilson and the Seahawks. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And this is caught. So they get the 2 points, and now we're even at 8-8.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
So 8-8 our score now as he'll send this one away. And this carries into the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. They can't stop Bruce Irvin there as he slips in for the sack. And they went empty backfield, and because of that, nobody was there to pick up the blitz.
And you know that offenses, when they go with the empty backfield, they have different things designed on every play to try to account for things. But what people often forget, defense is audible as well. And a lot of times they see an empty backfield, they audible right into a blitzing situation.
The throw there by Brady, intended for Gronkowski, but incomplete. Gronkowski, the intended receiver, and it's third down.
Well, as we get ready for third down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on second down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on third and long.
And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. They get 7 there, but it brings up fourth.
It's fourth down.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on fourth down and 9. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Open man has got it. It's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Get ready! Get ready! Wait, that wide, Eddie!
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. They'll run on first down. It's Jones. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On 2nd and 7, Brady to Evans on the slant. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And the Buccaneer
on first down. It's Jones. And he'll be brought down at about the 42.
He's brought down
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Brady into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown.
Touchdown, Seahawks.
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see what I thought? That had to be. Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked off that pass?
The free safety.
Oh, you got to have those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands. And, of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house?
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yeah, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
He's checking, he's checking, he's checking.
After the interception, here's Wilson. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good. Well, split the difference, and they're right where they would have been with 2 PATs. They got the 2-point conversion the first time. They failed there.
Interesting, isn't it? Because the first time you go after your first score, that feels like a gamble. The second time when they tried it again, that felt like, what the heck, right? Because, as you said, even if you miss it, you split the difference, and you're right on schedule at 14 points.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case,
pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. To throw, it's Brady. He completes this into the hands of Miller. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very low. To throw, it's Brady. Going for Evans, but that pass is intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Intercepted. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Hey, zero. Check back 45. Check back 45. You better. You better be afraid of me.
From the shotgun, Wilson. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
Incomplete.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10.
Good. Mike, 45. Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D. Check 45 to Mike. Check 45.
To throw again, Wilson. He goes right back to Metcalf, this time complete. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Carroll in that familiar hands-on knees pose. His guys will go for 2 here. Final play of the half. It's Wilson. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more.
22. Buccaneers 8.
So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. This taken in about 4 yards deep.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Time here for likely 1 play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. The second half starts with a carry by Jones. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. They'll go again to Jones. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28. The 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. This is Jones. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. He's got a man. It's the tight end Howard, complete. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time.